This is Chris doing a little product review this morning. Got this Husqvarna sprayer. I've had it for about a month now, and I had an older, cheaper model, not a Husqvarna, but just something I picked up at Lowe's. I picked this one up at Lowe's too. But last year I picked up the cheapest model they had. I think it was like $10. It might have been like $12.99, something I can't remember. And it worked, but it's annoying to use because you have to fill it up a lot. It's only got a 1 gallon capacity. It just seems like you got to stop and pump it up every 5 seconds, and I think that's just a function of the size. So this year I decided to go a little bit bigger, and I got one of these, and I am sure glad I did. It is so much easier to deal with. First of all, it's got a 2 gallon capacity. That is enough generally to go around my yard and do the things I want to do, like doing that greenery that's coming up in the middle of my mulch. Just this morning I went around the edge, so along about next week I'll have a nice border around there. Do around the deck. Everywhere I've got a fence, I do it as well. See, I've got some greenery coming back up, but I just sprayed that this morning. I do the driveway too. It's amazing how much I mean, that is 6 inches of crusher run, or ABC stone, or whatever you call it. I used to call it crush and run, and that's what I thought it was, but it's actually crusher run. Anyway, you can see all the brown areas are where there used to be green, and so it just looks so much neater and nicer out there. And plus, you know, I don't want a bunch of plants growing down through my nice solid driveway, semi-solid driveway surface. You know, I want it to be as vegetation free as I can, so it lasts a little bit longer. There's my garden. I do around the fence of the garden. You know, you could get a weed whacker and do it, but you know how hard wire fences are on weed whackers string. I mean, you know, you're stopping every 5 seconds to do something. This is so much easier. I'm all about high reward to risk operations when I do things around the house, and so the reward is very high, the risk is very low, and it's very easy. So to just go ahead and spray along a line instead of having to get out the weed whacker and spend a lot of money on gas and stuff like that and equipment, and then they break down and you have to get them fixed. So anyway, back to the sprayer. The sprayer, what I most like about the sprayer is that it has this really nice handle right here where the other sprayer used to leak all the time. This one does not leak at all, which is very nice. It's even got a filter in it so that garbage can't get up in your nozzle. It's got a really nice, it came with 2 or 3 nozzles. Whoops, there we go. It came with 2 or 3, but I settled on this one. It gives a nice cone spray, and if you can see, I can just stand here at my normal height, my normal posture, and I'm within 6 inches of the ground. It's very easy to be accurate with this. I've got it adjusted so it's got about maybe like a 6-inch cone right here, a cone spray, and I can just run along the fence line just at my normal walking speed and get things done. I don't have to worry about going in the garden getting overspray all over everything. I can be very careful of that. But it's just the right size for me. The other one, the handle was so short I actually had to stoop over to actually spray anything, and so that was very annoying, and since my back is not in the greatest of shape, very tiresome as well. So thus far this thing has performed wonderfully. I think I've sprayed out about 8 tanks of herbicide so far. I generally use the generic Roundup. It just works the best. It takes a week or 2 to actually kill stuff, but once it's dead, it's really dead and it doesn't come back. So anyway, if you are looking for, and this is not a paid advertisement, it's just something I've used, and so I'm not getting any money for that part of it. So, you know, I highly recommend it. I think it's worth taking a look at if you're looking for something to spray. You know, not huge areas around your house, but you know, you want to go out and spray for a half an hour and not have to constantly reload your sprayer. This is the thing for you. If you have any questions or comments, please do so in the comment section below. We'd appreciate it if you would like to subscribe. We enjoy it when you do that, and we will see you on the next one.